Margaret Porteous seemed to think that you didn't get on.
Is that right?
Mixing with people like that, it's upsetting the congregation.
But how did he convince the gallery owner they were genuine?
Because they were.
The secateurs, where are they?
That's where we're going to find the killer, Daniel. In your congregation.
I'm sure you told them about seeing Anthony the night before he died.
Anthony Bowness was a pain. On and on about his bloody Champton at Wall stuff.
Ned, please. I'm sorry.
When do you think they'll be finished?
Should be back to normal by tonight.
You know, that bit's easy. The mess you can see. It's the mess you can't. That's the problem. I'm going back to the rectory. Breakfast?
Just a quick coffee. What? Oh. How generous. You really shouldn't have.
Nonsense. I know a trencherman when I see one.
My mother believes in 3 square meals a day.
Nothing wrong with that.
On the same plate.
You're very kind. Thank you, Mrs. Clement.
Oh, and please, do call me Audrey.
Made you some toast?
No time.
Not even for a few minutes.
No, sorry. I'll see you later.
Ned, I really am sorry.
I know.
You know I couldn't tell you about Anthony. You understand that, don't you?
Look, you've explained it all, and I really have to go, okay?
Just tell me nothing's broken.
Nothing that can't be fixed.
You know, if the gallery owner's right, and something happened to Anthony 6 months ago, which meant he suddenly needed more money.
It's the bacon she likes.
Right.
You know, there is someone who might know what happened to Anthony. I mean, I'm pretty sure he didn't forge the paintings himself. He must have had a partner. Find them, and we might find out what happened.
She'll get to Rudnam in about 2 hours.
You know, this might be a colossal waste of time.
Rudnam's where I was born.
And what do you expect to find?
Something. Anything.
I don't suppose anything's jumped out of Anthony's notebook.
No, not really. It's not like a code you can crack. It's just a mixture of sketches, sort of shorthand and inconsistent abbreviations.
Thank you again for breakfast. It was delicious.
Kind of lovely to be appreciated. I'd quite forgotten what it was like.
Remind me, you saw Stella Harper the night of the murder, didn't you?
That's right, on a bike. She couldn't get away from me fast enough. Why?
No real reason, only she didn't mention it when I spoke to her.
She probably just forgot.
Yeah, maybe. See ya.
That's ridiculous. Absolutely. I didn't mention Daniel because it didn't seem important. And you should absolutely try telling the police that. It's just a shame, that's all. What do you mean? But you look so, well, guilty. And the thing is, Neil's not one to let it slide. Like a dog with a bone, that one.
Neil.
Oh, I'm sorry. Detective Sergeant Van Loo. We were discussing the case this morning over breakfast.
Breakfast?
Yeah, we built up quite the rapport. The thing is, leaving out seeing Daniel raises the question of what else you left out. And the next thing you know, the police will be here wanting an interview, maybe even dragging you in full view of everyone, doing that thing so you don't bang your head as you get in the car. On the other hand, you could tell me everything. Anything you might have missed out. And I'm sure I can clear it all up for you the next time I see DS Van Loo. Neil. It wasn't just Daniel I saw. Stella saw Edgy the night of the murder.
Edgy?
He was hanging around the graveyard, apparently.
Really?
Stella says that he stepped out of the bushes just as she cycled past. Scared her stupid, she says. Anyway, that's why when you saw her, she was in such a hurry to get home.
Edgy was at the church?
Lurking. With intent.
You don't know that.
Why else would you lurk?
I mean, no one says that he was lurking, except you.
What's known is that he was at the scene of the crime about the same time as the murder was committed. We know he's handy with a knife, and he'd rowed with Anthony earlier in the day. Means, motive, and the other one.
Opportunity.
Solves itself, doesn't it? You're welcome, by the way.
Edgy, you got a moment?
Yeah, I was there.
Why?
You know, I don't have to tell you anything.
Of course you don't. Perhaps you prefer to talk to the police.
All right. I was there because he pissed me off. Wanted me to put all this stuff away from his World War II thing. Like I worked for him. I told him I was busy.
How did he react?
Well, he started yelling at me. But that I should show some respect, know my place, that sort of thing.
And then?
Well, I just walked away. I had better things to do. Not to speak ill of the dead or nothing, but he really was quite a twat.
What happened after that?
It was the end of the open day, and I'd had a beer or two, like, not drunk or nothing, but, you know. And I was on my way home, and I seen him coming out of the pub going to the church. So I thought I'd follow him. I don't know, maybe spook him up a bit or something. Like I said, I've been drinking.
Did you? Spook him?
He didn't see me. He was more interested in the gravestones, which was a bit weird. Anyway, I thought to myself, sure, I could scare the shit out of him, but what'd be the point? He'd still be a twat in the morning, and I'd probably get sacked, so I went home.
Okay. Any particular gravestone?
Not that I could see. Old ones, though. Overgrown, like. Is that it, Reverend? Honey, I'd best get back.
Of course. Thank you, Reggie.
Had a day one?
Someone's been shooting their mouth off.
Daniel! Bernard! Getting some exercise?
God forbid. No, I've just, I've come from the tennis court. They're resurfacing it at the moment, so the children of the primary school have somewhere to play.
I'm sure they're very grateful.
Oh, well, let's hope so. I can't imagine why, though. I hate tennis. Always have. But, no, we've let the children play there for years. A sort of DeFlaws family tradition. Oh, this place, though. Bloody money pit.
I know the feeling. Mind you, if you do have a spare 5,000 knocking around, the church roof needs repairing.
Well, I'll check my other trousers. So, look, I gather the church is open, is that true?
Yes, I'll be taking Evensong later.
Oh, great. Does that mean we could talk about Anthony's funeral?
Oh, by all
it's just
means.
I've got a couple of ideas I'd really like to run by you.
Well, it's just rather up to the police.
Oh, right, yes. Yes, of course. Ah, sorry, rather getting ahead of myself.
But why don't I check with DS Van Loo and get back to you?
Would you? Thank you, that'd be, thanks.
Sorry, darling. This really isn't a good time. I'm completely snowed under. You know, if you'd have rung, I would have said...
What is it?
I found the remains of the pictures you burnt too. You were spying on us.
Oh, come on.
Following me. Months and months. You knew.
What else was I supposed
and
to think,
And you pretended like I was
Hush
the
phone
guilty
calls,
one.
secret meetings.
All this time, following me with your little camera like I'm some bloody news story.
You lied to me, Jane.
I had an excuse. What was yours?
Look, do we really have to do this? This isn't the right time.
This is exactly the right time.
Jane.
Don't. You know, there were things from that evening when Anthony died. I mean, I had a migraine, remember? I went to bed, and when I got up to get a drink of water, you weren't there.
Well, then I was probably in the dark room.
Oh. No, you weren't in the dark room.
Well, then I was probably in the garden.
No, you weren't in the garden either. I looked around the house, and you weren't there. Where were you, Ned?
I think you should leave.
Just tell me where you were!
Get out! Now! The 5 Towers.
The dogs need walking.
And you can't because...
I don't do dogs. So you're going to do nothing?
About?
Edgy being the killer.
Well, I'm not sure that he
But you
is.
just went home.
It doesn't matter what I think. Canon Clement. Yes, sorry, James, go on.
That's what the news.
What's up? Prison just called the house. It's about your mum. She's died, Nathan.
I took the Land Rover out this morning. That gearbox is on its last legs. What have they done to it? The whole thing needs stripping. What is it?
But that was, James Hascombe, the chaplain at St. Christopher's Hospital.
Where you were photographed with
The AIDS patients, yes. His permission to officiate has been revoked by the bishop. It means that he can no longer perform his duties. He's out.
Why?
Well, he doesn't have to give a reason, but it's not hard to join the dots. There's going to be a demonstration outside the hospital later.
Which you're going to?
Of course. It's the right thing to do.
The prison said she just stopped caring. Not about anything. I'm sorry. The last time I saw her, I tried telling her the things I'd done. You know, cheer her up, but she just cried. At the end, when they said we had to leave, I asked her what I could do to make her feel better. She said, "Don't come back."
The old ones. Come on, you two. Nathaniel Tower, his wife Mary, and their 3 children, the 5 Towers.
Reverend? It's not what it looks like. I'm an alcoholic. And I was Anthony's sponsor.
At AA?
He joined soon after he arrived here. I think he really wanted to, change. I was 2 years sober and I was happy to help. The trouble is he saw me as some sort of... It happens sometimes, you help someone, they get their lives back, they're grateful, and they think you're their saviour, and they confuse those feelings, and...
He fell in love with you?
Well, I tried to tell Anthony it wasn't real, but he wouldn't listen.
Did Ned know about this?
No, not at the beginning. Then Anthony started calling at all hours, leaving messages, even following me. So I had to tell Ned what had happened. I couldn't keep it a secret anymore.
Well, how did he react?
Well, he understood. At least I thought he did. But he didn't want me to have anything more to do with Anthony, which is how I felt, to be honest. So I told Anthony he needed to find a new sponsor.
Did he?
No. Instead, he stopped coming to meetings. I was afraid for him that he might go and... After all that effort... So I started helping him again. We'd meet. Secretly.
But Ned didn't know.
No, I didn't dare. And bloody Stella, she said she saw me and Anthony together, and it was in front of Ned, and...
So helpful.
Oh, I mean, she knew what she was doing, didn't she? I'm scared. I'm afraid he thought I was having an affair, and that...
What?
Well, the night Anthony was killed, Ned wasn't at home. And I don't know what to do.
I think you do.
Mrs. Thwaite, what can I do for you?
It's about my husband.
You're not wearing that.
Of course I am.
You're going to a demonstration wearing that?
Why wouldn't I?
Because you'll be seen.
Isn't that the general idea?
Don't be obtuse, it's unbecoming. Look, if you have to go, just keep a safe distance from the action.
And how far would that be exactly?
How do you feel about Kidderminster?
See you later.
Yeah, no, I think that should be fine. We can make that work. Sorry, I'm gonna have to call you back.
Mr. Thwaite, can we have a word?
Prejudice and churches! AIDS not gays! Ages of prejudice and churches! AIDS not gays! Ages of prejudice and churches! AIDS not gays! Ages of prejudice!
So, I've booked the two of you on the overnight train from Calais to Aix-en-Provence.
Very good. And can you arrange the hire car in X? They say it's the best way to get around.
Of course, if I could just get your driving licence.
Now?
Well, I need the number for the hire car.
Oh, no, I didn't realise. It's at home. Could I use your phone? Thank you. Probably in the garden.
We printed these from the negatives your wife found. Did you take these pictures?
Yes.
Why did you burn the originals?
I'm here outside St Christopher's Hospital, where a protest is taking place following the recent sacking of Chaplain James Haskell. So I'll leave this to be to his work amongst AIDS patients, although that...
No, you cufters! Yeah, you are the problem! That's what's like to be here! Take the bloody
Please, this is really unnecessary. I wasn't even doing anything.
Where were you the evening Anthony Bowness was killed?
I was out walking.
Did anyone see you?
Not that I know of. Look, I'd been in the dark room, developing the pictures that I'd taken at the open day. But I needed some air. So I went for a walk.
Pictures like this, So, we know you thought your wife was having an affair. We know you'd spent some time gathering, as you saw it, proof. A photographic record of her infidelity with a man you've already admitted you didn't like, who you thought was arrogant, entitled.
No, that's not so.
So I'm thinking, how angry, how resentful you must have been. And then you develop this picture of them both together in plain sight. I'm wondering how much that hurt. You believed Anthony Bowness was having an affair with your wife, and you can't account for your whereabouts at the time of Mr. Bowness's death. So I'm asking myself if you confronted him, and in the heat of the moment, and afterwards you burnt the pictures, so you could feign ignorance of your wife's friendship. Because if you didn't know, you couldn't have a motive.
No! Look, you're right. I didn't like him. And I was angry. And I needed to get out of the house. And if I had met him, then who knows what I would have done. But I didn't.
Once they're signed in, put them in holding while they're being processed. That'll shut them up.
Even the vicar?
Especially the vicar.
What are you doing here? It's a long story. She turned me in. They think I might have killed Anthony because she... Jane didn't do it lightly, Ned. Believe me. What? We'll try to see it from... Wait. You knew? It's a bloody conspiracy.
Dora! Finally! Oh, don't move. Is that a joke? I'll be right down. Oh, Dora. Oh, no, look at this. Oh, no! Oh, Dora!
Hello. It's the Champton One.
Very funny.
Cheers. Now quick. I'll create a distraction and you can climb out the window in the gents.
You're enjoying this, aren't you?
Actually, I'm here to say you're free to go. You're just getting a caution.
Really?
A slap on the wrist. Next time you won't get off so lightly.
What makes you think there'll be a next time?
Come on.
Saw Ned Thwaite earlier when I was being booked.
Yeah.
And?
Well, he stuck to his story. Even though he hasn't got an alibi and definitely had a motive.
At least he thought he had one.
I had to let him go. I've got no proof. There's no physical evidence and I can't place him at the scene.
But you still suspect him?
Right now, yeah. I think I do. Right. Come on, Al Capone. I'll buy you a drink.
Thanks.
So, do you maybe want to tell me what the hell you were thinking? You'll have ruffled a lot of feathers.
I know.
Including your letter writer.
Any word from the lab?
Sorry. Whoever it is still out there and we're no closer to knowing who they are.
Well, between them and the bishop, it'll be a race to see who can stick the knife in first. Bernard was asking me about Anthony's funeral.
He'll have to wait, I'm afraid. I can't release the body while the investigation's ongoing.
He won't like that.
Yeah, well...
Did you know that Edgy was at the church the night Anthony died?
No, I didn't.
I still think I should call a doctor.
It's just a sprain. Last thing I want.
Just let him take a look.
No. No doctors.
That's right, because they don't know anything, do they?
That's not what I meant.
What were you thinking? I told you to rest.
All I did was run a bath. I thought it'd make me feel better.
What if you'd felt worse? Needed help? You could have drowned.
Well, I didn't.
No. You left it running to answer the phone.
Because you were ringing.
Oh, don't blame me for this. Look at it. The carpets, the woodwork, the electrics.
Which the insurance will cover. Sorry. It was a stupid thing to do.
You scared me.
I know.
Sorry, so Anthony's going to have to just stay like that until...
I'm sorry.
Do you know how it's going?
I'm not sure.
It just seems you're very tight with this detective. Does this chap have any theories, suspects?
You can't ask him that, Pa. Besides, even if he knew, he couldn't tell us. That's right, isn't it?
It's not really my place.
Why not? Does the man think we're all suspects?
Anyway, I just wanted you to know.
Right. Thank you.
Why don't I show you out?
It really is very good.
If you say so. Not my sort of thing. Something funny.
No, actually. Not really.
You left one taking your only possession, your chance.
Reverend, what can I do for you?
Well, let's start with you forging your father's paintings and we'll go from there, shall we?
Anthony always fancied himself as a bit of an expert. And mostly, what he came out with was look and learn level bollocks. Anyway, he was wanging on one day about the Impressionists, showing off his knowledge about their technique, or trying to, and I said, it's not so hard if you know what you're doing. He said, you art students, you don't know what you're talking about. So I copied one of Monet's water lilies. It was pretty good. Good enough to shut him up, at any rate. And I thought that was that until a few days later he came in here all excited, wanting to know if I can copy anything.
And you can?
Pretty much. I mean, I couldn't trick an expert, but Anthony said that didn't matter. He had a plan, see? And the only person I had to trick
was your father.
Yeah.
So what happened?
So the first one we did, a Rua, sold really quickly. And it felt kind of good, replacing the original with something I'd done and getting away with it.
But it wasn't just one.
If only. We did another, and then another, and I liked getting the extra dosh, but after a while it all got a bit boring. So I started doing little things, just to keep it interesting. It was funny, all this art on the wall and no one looking at any of it.
Like putting a Walkman into a Parisian street scene.
I'm sorry it was a wasted journey.
I had to go. But only to prove to myself it was a dead end.
What now?
There's no records, no leads, nothing. Forget the needle, I can't even find the haystack. The only thing I did find out was a big house at Rudnham. Used to be owned by a cousin of the old Lord de Flores.
Really?
I was asking around, just in case anyone remembered a local girl getting into trouble. Got chatting to this old lady who'd worked there before the war. Seems they had quite a good system. If any of the staff got pregnant at Rudnham, they'd cart them off down here, where she could safely have the baby without anyone knowing.
Maybe that's what happened with you.
How do you mean?
Well, what if it worked both ways? I mean, if girls went from Rudnham to here, then why not in the other direction?
You mean my mum could have been originally from here and went to the Rudnham estate to have me?
I mean, it's a possibility, isn't it?
The gallery owner said that Anthony suddenly needed money about 6 months ago. Do you know why?
All I know is he wanted to sell even more paintings. I told him he'd have to wait, I wasn't a bloody miracle worker.
I bet he didn't like that.
Yeah, but there wasn't a whole lot he could do about it. Didn't stop him from pushing, mind, even when Pa found out. He told me at the open day. To be honest, I was relieved. I thought that'd definitely be the end of it.
But it wasn't.
He told me Pa wasn't going to do anything. We might have to wait a bit, but then we just pick up where we left off, like nothing had happened. I told him again to find someone else, but he said Pa didn't know I was involved. He said if I didn't carry on, he'd tell him about me.
Sounds a lot like blackmail.
Yeah.
And that's what you were arguing about at the open day.
So, what now?
Well, the police should be told.
Why?
You have a motive, Alex.
Wait a minute, you can't possibly think...
What do you mean he has a motive?
You just know he's going to go back and tell the cops everything, don't you?
They'll ask you where you were. You'll have to tell them.
No.
Alex.
No.
Jesus. Alex.
Jane? Jane?
What have you done?
Blustery old evening, isn't it?
It is, isn't it?
I had a visit from the Reverend today. We had a nice chat.
Oh, yes?
Yeah, about how you said you saw me in the graveyard the night of the murder. You shouldn't have done that.
Well, I don't see why not. If you've done nothing wrong, you've got nothing to hide.
No. You see, what I do, where I go, that's my business. And you need to keep out of it.
If you think for a moment you can threaten me...
Now, I've asked you once. nicely. Don't make me ask you again.
The demonstration started quietly enough, but things soon got out of hand. Scuffles broke out between protesters and the crowd until the police were forced to intervene. They made several arrests, detaining the ringleaders and some of the worst troublemakers, including a local vicar, Canon Daniel Clement, whose parish is in nearby Champ.
Don't start.
I'm not saying anything.
Good.
I mean, I could say you didn't need to be a genius to see this was all going to end in tears. That even as we speak, Bishop Cregan is doubtless deciding how best to rid himself of yet another turbulent priest. I could say I told you so. Then again, I'm not the type.
Came to say goodbye. I wanted you to hear it from me, because you're going to need another organist, I'm afraid. I'm going to stay with my sister in Leeds.
Well, how long for?
I don't know. I don't know if I'll come back. I don't even know if I have a marriage anymore.
Have you spoken to Ned? Shouldn't he at least be given the chance to tell his side of the story?
Not if he's a murderer.
You know, I don't really think that you came here to tell me to my face that I was losing my organist. You could have easily phoned. I think you came here looking for someone to tell you you're doing the right thing.
Well, am I?
Only you can decide. But the police haven't charged Ned with anything, and they may never.
He still lied to me.
As you did to him. Right now, he is all alone, with the police breathing down his neck, and the one person in the world that he wants in his corner has
abandoned him. What do you think I should do?
I think that if you decide that you want to try and save your marriage, it'll be a lot harder to do it from your sisters. Do you still love him?
Hi, we're not in. Please leave a message after the tone.
It's me. Listen, I'm sorry about everything that's happened. Remember how we used to be? We're a team. I want us to be like that again. So can we just sit down and talk? Because I don't believe you could have done something like that, and I am not going to throw away 15 years without a fight. But mostly,